the time to showcase your gifts to the world. Artists and lyrics, artists and lyrics. The gifts of a man make it.
Welcome to another week of Artists and Lyrics. My guest today is Cindy Williams.
It's the show.
Today we are talking about a song titled Nobody Else.
Sunday.
I would like to remind you to connect with us on London edition of Artists and Lyrics every Thursday, 7 through 7:30 p.m. London time. Let's watch a little bit of Nobody Else video, and after that we hit the ground running.
Nobody like our God.
Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you.
Nobody like our God.
Nobody else but you.
Shout it out, let the whole world know. Nobody else
but you.
Nanu nabiana anawekenunu no no kumo. Nanu nabiana afumunu nanya. Welcome. I'm greeting you in my dialect, and I love you guys. So my name is Williams. I was born in Enugu. Yes, I did attend school. I have a diploma in health and social care as well, and I work in the care setting here. I work with the mental health client and young adults who have accommodation issue. I'm a mom and got two lovely kids, a boy and a girl. I don't like to say that I'm an artist. I don't like to use that word, but I'm someone that loves music. I love anything about music. So I do it on the side. I don't do it as a full time. I don't have the luxury to do it as a full time for now, but we love to, because I love music and acting. That's really my passion. But unfortunately, sometimes when your parents don't see that, if they don't foresee that, they don't push you towards that direction. But it's all good. So I started singing, if I remember clearly, before I was 16. It's been a long time, in my local church, where I will sing and I will play the drum. That's the instrument I was playing then. So I started back then. But if I may use the word professionally, I did my first album in 2013. I think I started it in 2009. And my dad died. I stopped. And then, and I started again. And then I completed the album. It's a medley album in 2013. So since then, I've been dropping single here and there, and believing God that He will take us higher. In terms of challenges, oh God, most especially in this part of the world where we are, I find out that is a lot. There's a lot of challenges that we face in terms of you don't have people like recognizing what you do. You don't have people supporting you in terms of local churches. Because I've said to people that all I need from them is to encourage their members to use the songs, in their worship. That's the support I need from them. But you don't see that. Maybe we're not speaking out more. Maybe I speak with my few friends, but I think maybe I'll have to take it further, whereby start speaking to pastors that this is what we want. I don't need your money. All I need is to encourage your choir members to be able to identify songs that are usable and use it. That's how, in that way, you're promoting that artist, or you're promoting that musician, or whatever you may call it, or that worship leader. So in that area, it's really challenging, because you kind of fund yourself, you kind of do everything. And it's really it's money consuming, because you work and then you put in. At the end of the day, you're not getting anything back. People don't like to start with someone that is new starter or starters, people that are starting fresh. They don't identify with you. And then that mindset, if I support this person, she's going to leave my church tomorrow, which is really, really wrong mindset. But I've heard a lot of people say that if I support Hannah and tomorrow she becomes a big star, obviously she won't be in my church again. She'll be like touring around the world, ministering all over the world. That's their mindset. But like I said before, nobody wants to go where there's something is starting. They want to go when it's ready, when the food is cooked already, garnished and served. Yes, but when you're in your throne room, when you're in your in that preparing room, nobody knows what you go through, and nobody wants to come there and be patient with you and walk with you. No, they want to just come. Oh, I know her. Oh, she used to be my choir leader, whatever, or in my choir in my church, whatever. But when that lady or when that man was starting, what seed did you sow in his life and in her life? So I think that's what I've seen. I don't know. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I stand to be corrected. So that's the few I've seen that makes some people not having a knowledge of music and thinking that mindset, she's going to leave or he's going to leave tomorrow.
Well, that's a good one. Thank you so much. So let's talk about Nobody Else now. And it's a song written to worship God's supremacy. And listening to that song, like audio only, someone is tempted to feel like, well, you are just telling us what we already know. Of course, nobody else like God. He holds the health. But you try to tell a story of a guy who is in a depressive situation. And I'm just wondering, maybe that is exactly the message you're trying, which is new about that song. And that is what you want to let us know. Am I guessing right? Or there's something different?
Okay. Yes, you're right. The story, why we came up with that storyline is the story is just a young man that was abused by his father. People, for boys, we're not trained to come out and feel emotion. We're not trained to. They're not trained to come out and speak up. So they want to suppress, that feeling. They want to suppress that hurt. So what the song is saying that without God, nobody can make this boy to be able to come out to the point that he was able to overcome that, and he got married at the same time. But in an ideal world, you will see that person will be in his own corner. He won't want to come out. That thing will torment him for life, because you know what that does in a psychological well-being, that your own father abuse you sexually. Because I work in that field, so I know I've come across a young guy. That's what this thing messed up this guy. Without God in your life, you won't be able to come out, because you can't imagine my own father abusing me. It's unimaginable. But when God is in it, it brings about healing. That's why the song, nobody else but you, who is able to deliver you from that shackles of the enemy, who is able to deliver you from that hurt, from that emotional stress, from that psychological bondage. Is only God that can separate that person, clean you up, and make you brand new. So in our community, we don't see that, because people are like, oh, what's that? But it is happening. Even pastors abuse their children. So it's happening. It's high time we come out and stop sweeping things under the carpet and address the issue. And then, God helping us, be able to create more awareness and be able to set a lot of people free. Whatever you want God to be for you, that's what it's going to be for you. If I want God to be the lover of my soul, that's who he's going to be. If I want him to be the one that delivers me or delivered me from that abuse, that's who he is to me. We go to church. All of us have different relationship with God. The way you relate to your God is not the way I'm going to relate to my God. So it depends on how you see your God. So the song is a very simple song that anybody can take it and do whatever you want to do with it. So when we listen, to me, when I listen to, I try to soak myself into the lyrics. And I try to make God minister to me. Sometimes somebody that sings the song might not be perfect in our own eyes, but I don't go into that. I go into what is the lyrics saying to me. It might be simple. It's very simple, but powerful.
What is your impression about that, sister, lyrics?
What I love about it, when I opened the front page, I love it. So I was like, wow, that's a good one. So I didn't really snoop. But the front page, when you just come into I love that.
Mhm.
That's it's amazing. But I would say to anyone that wants to support this work, honestly, be it monetary, be it introducing people or whatever, do it, because there's always blessing for you to support, people that are growing, no matter how little, no matter how big, because you guys are doing amazing work. And it's gonna go places. I don't know, it's gonna go places. But keep up. Don't be discouraged. I'm just gonna say this. Don't be discouraged, because a lot of people I've seen few that and they there today, tomorrow they're not there anymore. I don't know if it's because of money or what, but it's an amazing work. That's all I can say. I keep saying amazing. It's awesome work you guys are doing, but keep it up. But whoever, but guys, me too as well. Please go ahead and do it. Just for the sake of the kingdom work.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that big comment. It makes a lot of sense to me. And, we love to ask our guests to sing for artists and lyrics.
And I have my mouth. Amazing God, you are good. The universe declares your majesty. Amazing God, you are so good to me. All of creation announce your greatness. Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you, oh God. Nobody else but you. Lover of my soul, nobody else but you, but only you. Nobody else who is faithful, who is reliable, God. Nobody else but you, oh God. Nobody else who can do me like you do me, oh God. Nobody else but you.
It's an amazing thing to have you here. Our big sister, Cindy Williams, Ifeoma. Thank you so much for coming. Until next week, when I'll be coming your way on Artist and Lyrics program, I just want to say, stay blessed and be good to someone out there. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma. Goodbye.
Thank you.